Fair Use. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. June 29th. A Rippling Effect. Having learned to live so happily, we'd show everyone else how. Yes, we of AA did dream those dreams. How natural that was, since most alcoholics are bankrupt idealists. So why shouldn't we share our way of life with everyone? 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 156. The great discovery of sobriety led me to feel the need to spread the good news to the world around me. The grandiose thoughts of my drinking days returned. Later, I learned that concentrating on my own recovery was a full-time process. As I became a sober citizen in this world, I observed a rippling effect, which, without any conscious effort on my part, reached any related facility or outside enterprise. Without diverting me from my primary purpose of staying sober and helping other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. Courage to Change, One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. June 29th. After some time in recovery, I picked up a blueprint for progress, Al-Anon's Guide to Taking a Searching and Fearless Moral Inventory, Step 4. I was well aware of many character defects, and I was eager to be free of their hold on me, but I didn't expect so many questions about my character assets. Again and again, I was asked to recognize positive qualities about myself. It was frustrating. Why waste time on things that already worked? These assets hadn't kept my life from becoming unmanageable. Obviously, they weren't worth much. My sponsor suggested that my resistance to this part of the step might have something to teach me. He was right. Eventually, I realized that my assets are the foundation upon which my new, healthier life is being built. Refusing to recognize them just holds down my self-esteem. As long as I see myself as pitiful, hopeless, and sick, I don't have to change. I knew I was ready to feel better about myself, so I gathered up my willingness and listed all the positive attributes I could find about myself. I've felt much better about myself ever since. Today's reminder. Today I will acknowledge that I have many positive qualities, and I will share one or two of these with a friend. There is a quote from The Dilemma of the Alcoholic Marriage, and it reads, "All progress must grow from a seed of self-appreciation." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, June 29th. Keeping recovery fresh. Complacency is the enemy of members with substantial clean time. If we remain complacent for long, the recovery process ceases. Basic text, page 84. After the first couple of years in recovery, most of us start to feel like there is no more big deals. If we've been diligent in working the steps, the past is largely resolved and we have a solid foundation on which to build our future. We've learned to take life pretty much as it comes. Familiarity with the steps allows us to resolve problems almost as quickly as they arise. Once we discover this level of comfort, we may tend to treat it as a rest stop on the recovery path. Doing so, however, discounts the nature of our disease. Addiction is patient, subtle, progressive, and incurable. It is also fatal. We can die from this disease unless we continue to treat it. And the treatment for addiction is a vital ongoing program of recovery. The 12 steps are a process, a path we take to stay a step ahead of our disease. Meetings, sponsorship, service, and the steps always remain essential to ongoing recovery. Though we may practice our program somewhat differently with 5 years clean than with 5 months, this doesn't mean the program has changed or become less important, only that our practical understanding has changed and grown. To keep our recovery fresh and vital, we need to stay alert for opportunities to practice our program. Just for today, as I keep growing in my recovery, I will search for new ways to practice my program. Today, Emotions Anonymous, June 29th. Reflection for today. I am a winner. What a perfect way to start the day, reminding myself that with my higher power's help, I can accomplish what I need to today. The old saying, where there's a will, there's a way, applies to me today. If obstacles appear, I will remember there is always a way to hurdle them. I will have the determination and strength to keep going until I reach my goals. I will not become discouraged and will have enough faith to persevere, knowing in my heart and mind that I truly am a winner. Meditation for today. Thank you, God, for the strength you give me to carry on. Today I will remember I am a winner in the game of life. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. June 29. Tradition 6. Tradition 6 keeps ACA free of outside influences and reminds us not to lend the ACA name to any related facility or outside enterprise. By following this tradition, we also avoid money and prestige issues that would hinder our primary purpose. BRB, page 521. Our program cannot be bought or sold. We deal with spiritual matters that are freely given and freely received. We are each entrusted with keeping the program clear of any financial motives. There are temptations to affiliate ACA with a multitude of programs that deal with family issues. Some of them may even prove financially profitable. We find that such arrangements may prove so distracting that we forget the focus of our program. The problems of money, property, and prestige can be very hard to resolve, and the ACA program practices a form of corporate poverty that frees us from the financial strings that would pull us away from our primary purpose. We cannot serve two masters while doing the work that only an ACA can do. This tradition also gives us guidance for organizing our own lives so that we can keep our focus on what's important, while avoiding distractions about money, property, and prestige. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I will observe the sixth tradition and help my group focus on our primary purpose, turning away from any distractions from outside sources." Please share, subscribe, like, and remember that you are not alone and that recovery is possible one day at a time.